Imagine a cancer so relentless, so resistant to treatment, that it's often diagnosed too late for effective intervention. That's the grim reality of pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma, PDAC, a disease that has long defied medical science. But here's where it gets controversial. What if the very gene driving this cancer's aggression, once deemed undruggable, is now within our therapeutic grasp? Recent breakthroughs in targeting the KRAS oncogene are rewriting the rules, offering a glimmer of hope for patients facing this devastating diagnosis. For decades, KRAS mutations, particularly the notorious KRAS G12D, have been the arch-villains in PDAC's story. Found in over 90% of cases, these mutations hijack cellular signaling pathways, fueling uncontrolled tumor growth, immune evasion, and metabolic reprogramming. The challenge? KRAS's structure made it seem impervious to traditional drug design. With its tight grip on GTP, GDP, and lack of accessible binding sites. Yet, science is turning the tide. KRAS acts as a molecular switch, controlling cell growth and survival through pathways like RAS, MEK, and PI3K. When mutated, especially at codon 12, G12D, G12V, G12R, it gets stuck in an on position, driving cells to multiply uncontrollably and evolve from benign precursors to invasive metastatic tumors. This relentless progression underscores why targeting KRAS has become the holy grail of PDAC therapy. And this is the part most people miss. The game-changing innovations now emerging. Take MRTX1133, a KRAS G12D inhibitor that's achieved over 85% tumor shrinkage in preclinical models. Its secret? A clever molecular design that exploits the mutant's unique shape, locking onto it with high affinity and blocking its harmful signals. Similarly, RMC-9805 is showing promise in early clinical trials, proving that precision oncology isn't just a dream for PDAC patients, but inhibitors are just the tip of the iceberg. Scientists are exploring proteolysis targeting chimeras, PROTACs, which tag mutant KRAS for destruction, and siRNA therapies that silence its expression. Pan-KRAS inhibitors aim to tackle multiple mutations at once, addressing the tumor's genetic diversity. Yet, here's the catch. Resistance remains a stubborn foe. Tumors often find detours, activating backup pathways like MAPK or PI3K, or undergoing epithelial to mesenchymal transition, EMT, to become more invasive and drug-tolerant. This is where combination therapies step in. Pairing KRAS inhibitors with drugs targeting MEK, PI3K, or CDK4/6 could block these escape routes. Immunotherapy is another rising star, especially since KRAS-driven PDAC suppresses immune responses. Combining KRAS inhibition with immune checkpoint blockers or stromal targeting therapies is showing early promise in reigniting anti-tumor immunity. Even the less common KRAS G12C mutation is yielding insights. Drugs like daraxonrasib have achieved a 33% partial response rate in PDAC patients, highlighting the power of mutation-specific treatments. This reinforces the need for genomic profiling to match patients with the right therapies. Metabolic vulnerabilities offer another angle. KRAS mutant PDAC rewires its metabolism, relying heavily on glycolysis and glutamine. Targeting these dependencies could starve tumors while complementing KRAS inhibition. Understanding these metabolic quirks could lead to drugs that disrupt tumor energy production. Precision medicine is key. Next-generation sequencing and biomarkers enable tailored treatments, a must for PDAC's genetic complexity. A recent review by researchers from Xinjiang Medical University and Shenzhen University, published in Cancer Biology Medicine, lays out this evolving landscape. It details how KRAS, once an insurmountable target, is now at the center of a therapeutic revolution. Dr. Wenting Zhou, the review's lead author, highlights the synergy of mutation-specific inhibitors, immunomodulation, and metabolic interventions. It's a multi-front assault on KRAS-driven PDAC, she explains. This approach doesn't just aim to extend life, it seeks to redefine what's possible for a cancer long considered untreatable. These advances could transform PDAC care, offering hope to patients with advanced disease. As these therapies mature, they may not only improve survival, but also quality of life. Lessons from PDAC could even inspire treatments for other KRAS-driven cancers, amplifying this research's impact. So, is KRAS still undruggable? The science says no. With each discovery, we're decoding its secrets and turning them into weapons against pancreatic cancer. This isn't just progress, it's a paradigm shift, fueling optimism in a field long starved for hope. But what do you think? Are these breakthroughs enough to change the game, or is there more work to be done? Share your thoughts below and join the conversation.